Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We've missed you. Like what I've done with the place? I have a daily quest for rogue or warrior. Looks like rogue it is. First rare, Murloc, no desire for. Big game hunter who could save my life in certain situations. Or the kidnapper, who is fairly expensive to be a combo card. He's not very useful unless you can play something else before him in the same turn. Always been something of a hunter. Now, this is more like it. Wild Pyromancer could be strong in this format, but I don't prefer him. This is a very large creature with stealth, but I'm going to take the Knife Juggler, because, as we both know, if you go second, coin Juggler, the opponent has to kill it very quickly or will most likely lose. Emperor's Cobra, Head Crack. Head Crack is fairly good, but I'd rather rely on creatures. Perdition's Blade, on the other hand, deals 1 or 2 targeted damage as it comes in, and it still does more damage than my built-in weapon, though not that much more. Still, it's removal. Can't argue with removal. Speaking of removal, you are quite a bit like removal. On the other hand, 5/4 for 4. He doesn't bounce himself if he comes into play alone, and when he morphs out of one of my battle cry creatures, it means I could use that battle cry again. I may try the Brewmat. I need some ability to do damage. Large creatures are in order. Eviscerate, however, is very good removal, but the Shattered Sun Cleric is also extremely strong. I think I'll go with her. Fat, also fat, also fat. I think the Spiteful Smith is best with a rogue because I should easily be able to get a weapon and can survive long enough to have its enrage. I don't like him because he's weak. Orgolem is very powerful. Cold Blood has some potential, but I want the fatness at the moment. He is excellent, but they have taunt. I'm going to risk taking him instead. Another rare. Blood Knight is strange. Faceless Manipulator can be interesting later on. Patient Assassin can kill almost anything if it's not a weed first. But in this case, I'm going to take the Faceless Manipulator. Because I want more. More me. Another Spiteful Smith would be good. On the other hand, I have a fair amount of fat already, and I very much like Defiance Ringleader. Flesh-Eating Ghoul, very strong. Dread Corsair is good, although it's only reduced by its cost is reduced by only 1 with the basic rogue weapon. Doesn't make it that cheap. Shattered Sun Cleric is definitely the most powerful card here, so I'll take her. All your minions stealth until your next turn. That could be very interesting, but I want this kind of removal or damage. The Farseer here is good, but silence is amazing when it comes with a creature. Grey Dragon, Shadow Step. How many Battle Cry? I have a great deal of Battle Cry. I think I may try using this, because it also heals whatever I bring back to my hand, effectively. Yes. Destroy your weapon and deal its damage to all enemies. Interesting. Battle Cry, give a minion stealth. It's also interesting. Light Warden, not very useful for a rogue. Give a friendly minion stealth. I think that ability is very strong, and a 4/4 for 4 is respectable. Even though the Blade Fury is a good idea and could always do 1 damage for 4 mana, I think I'm going to take the Master Disguise. Ringleader, Eviscerate, Shiv. Shiv draws me a card, but Eviscerate can do a great deal more damage. I don't have that much removal yet, so I think I will take this, as nice as the card is. Out of these, I prefer the Voodoo Doctor. Another rare. Secret Keeper is weak and doesn't work for a rogue. This is not great. Taunt and Divine Shield is a very good combination, and I need more taunt. Get another Spiteful Smith. Crusader is good, but I do want more removal, and Shiv replaces itself in my hand. Sinister Strike, on the other hand, is pretty worthless. I'd much rather have a creature that could potentially do damage long-term, or a card which could damage minions. Conceal, I want that Corsair, because I do need that taunt. I need taunt. Although the Commando does damage, Shieldmaster is very good. I wouldn't mind more taunt, but I'm not passing up Assassinate. Worgen Infiltrator is one of the best early plays, and he can survive long enough to do something even later on. Dark Iron Dwarves are amazing. Sinister Strike is horrible. Stone Test Boar is a weak creature. I'll try the Fairy Dragon. Betrayal is interesting. Enemy minion deals damage to the minions next to it. This can potentially be very strong. On the other hand, the Panther can generally take something out, and may also do damage to my opponent. I'll take the Betrayal. Raging Worgen is, well, it's not the one I thought he was. If he takes damage, he becomes very dangerous, but may be difficult to engineer. And he can't survive attacking many creatures. I may actually take the Stormwind Knight, because his charge is much like removal. And the Shadow Step is not great card advantage, despite I have a lot of Battle Cry. Very few of my creatures have much toughness, though. And the last card, another rare, bad, horrible, Alarmal Bot. Alarmal Bot is a virus. It's there 10,000 years ago when the strength of Alarmal Bots failed. Mind control techniques. Find them and destroy them. Could have played against an inward talker.
Valera versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Watch your back.
Going first. Very cool. Not great cards. That is a much better card. I could save it to combo with one of my other cards, but I'm much better off having it out there as a threat.
Wanna blow something up?
Stupid bomber not having to target. I think I'm going to save the ringleader a moment longer.
So many.
Getting all my combo cards this early is not excellent. Very well. Rather save that as well. On the other hand, I'm going to have a Dark Iron I can play next turn, so I'm going to have to play him without the combo.
The blade be thirsty.
That is a very strong creature. Interesting. I could Shadow Step and replay him for the combo, which would let me deal 2 damage with the... Let me deal 2 damage with Perdition's Blade.
So many options.
Interesting. Oh, no, that doesn't work because he'll die. I think I'm better off using the Dark Iron Dwarf and just killing him. I can mess around later.
You call that a win? You looking at me? Don't mess with Tusker.
So, if I play this, he'll only cost 2.
So
If I
many
activate this, he would cost 3. I wouldn't spend my card. On the other hand, playing this would also allow me to kill that off. That does seem pretty good.
Blood and plunder. Done.
Ouch. I see.
Don't mess with Tusker. Done.
Truth is my shield.
Here we go.
Going to eliminate him so he can't pop the shield. When one of these is damaged, if it's still alive, I can always Shadow Step it, get it rehealed and get his bubble back, or get his +2 attack ability to trigger again. He is intent on finishing my creatures every time. That's for sure. Might have been useful a while ago.
Done.
Here we go.
He definitely has more cards than I do. The life advantage I have is not so great. That is a lot of time wasting power. That buys him another whole turn. Since I can't... Well, this actually can be targeted with battle cries, but how much mana will I have left after this Stranglethorn? I don't think it's worth doing bounty tricks with him.
Done.
So it would take my Shadow Step. And 2 mana. I think I should probably save it.
Here we go.
I'm concerned that he's saving up for some kind of mass destruction ability, though I'm not sure what that would be from a warrior. Definitely saving up for... Oh. Warsong Commander is very bad. We could die.
So many.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Here we go.
Not gaining a lot of ground.
For the war chief!
That's frustrating. Nothing has stayed alive long enough for me to Shadow Step it when it was damaged. This is not the best time for the Knife Juggler either.
Put the tackle on your head.
Here we go.
You need to continue beating him down. The last thing I want is him drawing cards.
Tadingo!
Here we go.
Of course.
Give me a quest. Try this.
Ugh. It's horrible. At least that can kill things. don't know. Possible I should have killed the Azure Drake for one and then played this, but I need to make sure that thing doesn't live to grow.
It's time for a little blood.
Ugh. I'm just not getting card drawing, if I even have it. Okay. Well, that worked out nicely. Apparently I just had to complain. He's not much use.
Here we go.
I'm wondering if I should play him anyway, but I don't think so. At this point, I need to get together enough creatures to do something.
Let the pain speak to me.
That is
My
not good.
shield for Argus.
That is also not good. He's one shy. Needed him to take one more damage. That's horrible.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Here we go.
I've got the beast in my sights. Well played. I've got the beast in my sights.
That's game. Unlock Vanish from my constructed deck. 0 and 1. To get them next game.
Please click the like button before it clicks you. And don't forget to subscribe to Demon Games for more Hearthstone Arena and Scrolls Judgment videos.